In today's episode of the Hexagon Challenge, we have our last two games of the regular season here in New Zealand in the Northern League. We are playing Manurewa and Western Springs in the last two games of the Northern League. We are currently sitting first. We've already qualified for the playoffs, so today is an opportunity for us to wrap up the league title. So we will win the Northern League with at least a point today, I think, is the result. Either way, I think we'll wrap it up regardless. The top three go into what's known as the Champions playoffs. Obviously, there's three levels or three regions of New Zealand. There's the Northern, the Central, and the Southern leagues. The best three out of those three divisions go into a playoff with 9 teams. Everyone plays each other once, so there'll be 8 more games after today. And then the top 2 of that go into the Oceania Champions League. So it's not done yet, but we can do a big part of it, which is winning this league. We have never won this league. We have won this league. I misspoke. We won it back all the way in 66 and 65, which I actually missed when I was having a look. And somehow I actually missed that we won it in 2015 as well. So we're not total strangers to it. As you can see, they've done okay in recent years, to be fair. Second, a few third place finishes. So they've never been a mile away, but we are looking good for winning it. As you can see, results back that up. We are still in the Chatham Cup. We're in the quarterfinal to play a team from the Southern League, currently second in the Southern League. I feel like the Northern League, looking at it, is the best one because we've got both Auckland teams. One of those is going to miss out. Hopefully United, they're actually the better one. So it looks like Auckland City will be the ones to get it, which is good. So that means the Oceania Champions League. I mean, first of all, the playoffs, I think we can get top 2. I think we can do that. And then the Champions League, the Oceania Champions League will probably be easier than the playoffs. If we can get top 2, then we get into the Oceania Champions League, which is great. If once we're in there, I think we'd definitely win it. We got to a final with a team from Tonga. I think we can win it with a team from New Zealand, provided any slip-ups. We've had the odd slip-up. We lost 3-0 to Auckland United. We lost 3-2 to West Coast Rangers, but that was before. Yeah, that was before us. I think the last game you saw us was in the Cup against Kashmir Tech. So as you can see, things have been going well. We've made a couple signings since then. So since around June time, a couple boys have joined us. I think you already met Kenroy Campbell. He is a Jamaican left winger. Came to us on a free from a Latvian team. I think you met him. He's been okay since he's signed. We've got a couple of players from Auckland City on loan. Michael Cornelis Sillars as a defender on a free loan till the end of the season. Hayden Fleming, a free loan till the end of the season. We probably won't use them, but they're good backups. And then we did sign someone. Nathan Walker joins us. He is a left winger, right winger. We're playing him on the right. He was playing for Melville on an amateur contract. Looked very, very good. As you can see, been in New Zealand his whole career. Still only 22 years old. Looks very, very good. He signs on a deal till 2030, £130 a week. And we did let Jackson Cole go. He's went to Auckland City. He wasn't playing for us. He was rubbish anyway. So he's left. So it shows you the quality of the players they're signing. But he is only a fringe player there, so it's let's not to be too harsh to Auckland. Unfortunately, Isherwood, our right back from Liverpool's, went back on loan. They did give him a new deal, but he doesn't want to join us. And when we did finally get a loan offer accepted from Liverpool, he declined it. So he clearly didn't enjoy his time too much. We've got a big squad at the minute. We're trying to move a whole host of players on. Most of these loans, obviously, they all finish at the end of the year. So realistically, outside of the 11, we're probably missing one centre mid. And lots of these boys are out of contract. Insigne scored his first goal, but he's not really been great, so he's going to go at the end of the season as well. But this is the team we've been playing pretty much. Obviously, Walker is a recent addition to it. But it's Gray in goal, back 4 of Grover, back at right back from Isherwood leaving. Gawala and Hughes, since he's came in from his big, long suspension being done, he's been okay. I think he's been better than what it's shown there. Still learning the team, still learning his teammates, getting up to full fitness. Baker at left back, a midfield 2 of Strong and Kameni. Walker on the right, Kenroy Campbell on the left, and Castro and Phillip up top. What a pairing these have been. I put my faith in Castro since we joined, and what a turnaround. I mean, 2 and 13, 6 and 20, we join, 14 and 22, 15 and 20. He's getting better every year. He's wanted by Auckland City, but he's going absolutely nowhere. He's got a deal till next season, so he's staying. Phillip has been good. He's been coming up with the goals, 10 in 20. Not as good as he was for Birkenhead, but still a good return. He's obviously got Castro playing alongside him, who's been more in the goals. So we can win the league today, and that would put us as winners since the last time since 2015, so quite a little gap. Like I say, we can win the league today. We will play the second game regardless, but it's been going well, and I do think it's just a matter of time before we're before we're done in this continent. I think this is the club. I don't think we need to move. I think we're at the right club to win it. I don't think there's anyone necessarily too much better than us. There's obviously teams with better facilities, better reputation, and what have you. But in reality, I don't think that's the differences are not big enough to where we can't win the league. Or we will win the Champions League, win the top continental competition in this country, in this continent. I can't speak. We can't win the Oceania Champions League with this team. I think we definitely can. Castro gets another to his goal. Don't know why he's number 6. He's a 9 upside down, which I guess in New Zealand they are in the upside down. They're in the upside downy world, so it makes all the sense in the world that he's number 6, playing next to a number 9. It's really brilliant stuff. Hughes does well to cut it out. Castro now, the main man, can get us on the counter. Can he assist? He can't. He's just going to go himself. Oh my God, Castro. Boy's unbelievable. The boy is unreal. We put faith in him. Christian Castro, mostly because I just thought his name was cool. He had 5-star potential and he's realised it. That's 2 goals in the space of 7 minutes. He did like a Heung-min Son there. He just ran from one box to the other, finished it off. I was waiting for him to make the pass. He didn't need to make the pass. Unbelievable stuff from Christian Castro. It's 2-0, early doors. And yeah, besides the odd slip up, we've been very, very good. So I think we can get in the playoffs. I was having a look at how far the Oceania Champions League goes into the regular season next year. It does go quite far into it. So the group stage is kind of pre-season, and then the knockouts are kind of just spread throughout the regular season. So the way we'll do it, if we do get there, is we'll obviously play the group stage as one episode, and then we'll probably just dip in and out and do the whole qualifiers, do the whole knockout rounds as one episode, and kind of just ignore the league. Because once we're in the Champions League, we're really not too fussed on how we're getting on in the league. We really are just solely focused on that continental competition. Obviously, in the off chance we don't win it, which is not, I guess it's not a guarantee. We could not win it, but I just think if we can beat the teams from New Zealand, that's actually the bigger hurdle, because the other countries are just so bad in this continent. So if you can get there as a New Zealand team, you're pretty much always going to win it. I mean, we were beating teams from higher nations when we were in Tonga, but then as soon as we come up against New Zealand side, I mean, we did really well. We did our best, but it's just such a massive gap, and you could tell. Whereas now, you know, we can compete with those teams, absolutely. So as long as we can get there, and I mean, yeah, you would only play one other New Zealand team, so as long as we can get there, we've got a very good chance of winning it. It's just about getting there. So we'll see how the playoffs go. I mean, it's not a guarantee we'll finish top 4 at all. Like I said, we've been very good this year, but our bad results have come against the better sides. We're not one of those teams who are dropping points to bad sides, but we've been beaten. We got beaten pretty humbly off Auckland's United 3-0 recently. So we'll make a couple of changes. We'll bring in Signe on because why not? It's a bit of fun. And I guess that's it. We'll leave it there. But we've got a number of players we're trying to move on. We are about £500 over wage budget. The club's in a bit of a financial mess. It's like 300, nearly 400k in debt. Really know how they spend so much money. I don't know where it comes from, to be honest with you, because I mean, we don't spend that much money, but I guess there's just really no money coming in the club. I mean, that's poor from Hughes. He's just been robbed there. He was offside. Richards was offside. Yeah, there we go. It's been flagged. Off the pitch, my reputation's actually gone up again, which I wasn't surprised. I'm surprised because I was thinking it was going to be a little bit slower with us doing sort of no badges. Thought they'd scored that. No badges, no coaching experience, none of that stuff. Not picking up any badges along the way. We want to do it totally no badges, see if it's possible. But it doesn't seem like it's really affecting our reputation. And reputation and adaptability seem to be the main things in getting jobs, or at least getting job offers. We'll take Walker off. We'll bring Juma on. And we'll chuck in Signe up top, and we'll give Hayden Fleming a debut as well. Just making changes for the sake of it, really. It looks like we are going to win the league, which is great. What we'll do, actually, because the second game is going to mean absolutely zilch, we'll either play the cup game next, or we'll play the first game in the playoff. So we'll do that one other league game off camera. But yeah, I mean, it's yeah, I don't know. It's weird. The reputation seems to be going quite nicely. We're about oh, what is the defender done there? Why is he came forward? Good save from Gray. Actually, no, it was just a poor finish, to be fair. I thought it was Gray pulling off a good save, but that is a very, very poor finish. Yeah, the reputation's gone up to 1.5 stars now, so we're about 90 games in overall for our overall management. So obviously we didn't play a lot of games in Tonga. You don't play a lot of games here really either. It's a 22 game season, and then if you get in the playoffs, it's an extra 8. I mean, it's only 22 for most of the teams, so it's 30 for at the absolute least, at the most. Obviously, with cup games it can be more, but for league games it's 30 at the most. But that'll do it. We've won the league. I was expecting a little trophy lift, but I guess there's no trophy lift for the regional stuff. It's a little bit odd. I mean, you do technically win the league. Auckland United won 8-0. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We're not really getting like you were champions or anything. Could they still catch us? No, they couldn't. So it doesn't really say you're champions, even though we clearly are. I don't really get that. Well, we'll probably get announced that maybe once the season's done. I don't know. We will play this game off camera. This game's actually only 4 days after it. So yeah, we'll play the cup game, because at least it's, there's nothing to play for here. We've already won. We've already definitely finished first. So we'll do that off camera and we'll come back for the cup game. So for our second game of the episode, we are away to Dunedin City Royals in the quarterfinals of the cup. Going with the same exact team. We did win our last league game of the season. We won 2-0 against Eastern Springs, I think they were called, something like that. We still didn't get any kind of trophy lift, no sort of confirmation of being champions, which is a little bit weird, but I don't really care. The cup really doesn't lead to anything. There's no Champions League for winning the cup or anything like that, so it's really just for the sake of trying to win a trophy. It would be nice to win the cup. I think we might as well. We're in the quarters now, might as well try and win the cup. Nathan Walker played in. Oh, that's amazing. Nathan Walker's hit the post, and then it came off the back of the goalkeeper's head or his back or something. It just went in. 1-0 to us. I mean, that's fortunate. It was a nice little move that led to it, but we got a little bit fortunate there. It was just a very lucky deflection to come back off the goalkeeper. But 1-0 to us. Lovely stuff. We did get our fixtures, I think. Yeah, we got our fixtures for the playoffs, so we have obviously got 8 games. We'll play a couple off camera. You know what we'll probably do? We'll probably just see how we get on with the first couple. If it looks like we're going to run away with it, then we might just come back for when we can actually confirm if we can be in the top 2. If we are sort of struggling, then we'll probably come back a little bit earlier and play more of them on camera. But I think if we just play 2 of them, that's probably enough anyway. We're mostly interested in just trying to confirm it and then get into the Champions League. That's the main thing. But yeah, so like I say, I'll play the first couple off camera and maybe come back for the third and fourth one and then kind of just see where we are. Or I guess we'll think about it. We'll just kind of see where we are. But there's only 8 games, so there's not a lot to play off camera anyway. That would be the normal amount of games I would play off camera anyway, about 5 or 6. So pretty normal. So we'll probably come back for the last 2, maybe something like that. I haven't really decided. I guess we'll just kind of see how we get on, but it'll be interesting playing teams from the other divisions. We've got teams like Christchurch, and I mean, that's the only one I really know of. I know they've won the Champions League a few times, so they're definitely one to watch out for. They are probably one of the better teams outside of our little league. I do think our league's probably the strongest, so the fact that we've managed to finish top is quite good. These were second in the Southern League, and we seem to be doing quite well against these as well. I imagine these will be in that playoffs as well. So we're doing okay. I think we're a good side, and I do think we're capable of getting in the top 2. Obviously, we don't need to win the whole thing. We just need to finish in the top 2. Winning the whole thing would be nice. Obviously, it would be nice to win, I guess, a trophy you would get for winning the regionals, I guess. But really, it's just about finishing top 2. Looked like Philip was going to finish his chance there, but he was fouled in the box. To me, it looked like should have probably been a red card. He was kind of last man and he didn't have any intention of winning the ball. But we won the penalty nonetheless. Castro converts. That's his 25th goal of the season. I mean, we've got this boy up top. Philip as well, to be fair. We've got this boy up top. There's nothing stopping us, is there? We're definitely going to do something this year, I feel. We will go into the semi-final of the Cup if we are to see out this victory. We are currently 2-0 up. We might do the Cup on camera. I mean, if we get to the final, we'll definitely do the Cup on camera. Whether we do the semis on camera, I don't know. We probably won't do the semis on camera. If we get to the final, we'll do the final on camera and maybe throw it in with the playoffs. I don't know when about it would be. Maybe throw it in with a playoff game. We'll just kind of have to play it by ear with this because obviously I don't really know the fixture schedule in New Zealand. I don't know how it all works. So we'll kind of just play it by ear and come back when it makes sense to come back, I think, after this episode. So we'll play definitely a few of these championship playoff games off camera and then like I say, we'll come back when it makes sense. I don't want to do too many episodes per club. I think we need to keep a bit of a pace going with this series because there is a lot to do. There's 6 continents to win, so I don't think we want to be spending, 30 episodes at a club. We kind of want to be getting in and out and around maybe 15 to 20, I think would be a good number. I would expect to do about 100, 150 episodes for the series overall. Depends how hard it is in certain areas. I imagine certain nations will be harder than others. I think by the time we get to the Champions League one, we'll actually be okay because we can be a little bit picky and just kind of pick a good nation, a good club to go to. It's kind of more on the build-up. I think once we've won 5 continents, we'll probably have a good reputation to walk into a big Champions League club anyway, or at least a team that's regularly in the Champions League, like maybe not someone who wins it a lot like Real Madrid or anything, but maybe a team that, you spend a couple seasons and you spend some money. Probably want to avoid Germany just because we went there on the European journeyman, but there's nothing ruling it out. I mean, I would like to do Italy or Spain. I think Spain might be a good one. I'd never really managed in Spain. Definitely not on a YouTube series anyway. Obviously, I've managed that in my own personal saves, but I never really done like a lower league one in Spain or Italy. I've kind of always stuck to England in my own personal saves. To be honest, I don't really branch out. This is why I like to branch out for the YouTube series because I think it's interesting. I also think just trying to make my account a little bit different to everyone else's. Obviously, most people, hexagons and pentagons are very popular now, though. To be fair, because I think with the cancellation of FM25, we've needed something else to do that's going to take up our time until 26 comes out. We will make a sub because Koala is looking shattered and he's on a yellow. We'll bring Tom Scott on for him. But yeah, I think I'll try to do something different. So you probably won't see too many English Road to Glories on this channel ever. I think I want to keep it going in different leagues. I think it's fun. We might do some stuff in England. We might do like a beta save with like a big team in England just to learn the new game and stuff, like a quick rebuild of Man United or something like that. That only takes a couple seasons just to win a Premier League or something like that, just to get our feet in with the new game. Obviously next year's should be quite big. Obviously it was meant to be big and it was probably too big, and that's why the change was too great, and that's why they had to cancel it, because they clearly did not anticipate the development issues they were going to come across with it being such a big change, which is I work in IT, work in tech in my own personal life, so I know the struggles of development and how it can go wrong and how timelines can sometimes need to be pushed out, and it's not always the developer's fault. So I don't hold too much ill will. I know kind of how it goes, so it is what it is. But anyway, it's a shame though because I picked like the worst year to start a Football Manager channel, but there you go. We will make a couple more changes as we did make it 3-1. Cat bursting in through the door. I don't know if you can ever hear that, but the cat loves to come in when I'm doing these. Starts scratching up and jumping about. Just really annoying. Yep, there she is now. She's probably going to jump up now. Anyway, I'll try and urge her away. I'm sure you lot would love to see the big orange cat jump up into the screen, but she's very likely to knock over all the equipment and stuff, so I try to keep her away from it. She is prone to chewing on the mic as well, which is definitely not good for the microphone, so I try to avoid that as well. What is happening? We are oh my god, this cat is so annoying. We're just kind of kicking the ball up and down. We're still going though. McLeod into Walker. We're looking for a fourth. We're looking good. I tell you what, this Nathan Walker we've signed, it wasn't a great finish. It was a good run. He looks a good baller. He's got a good goal return already. I do think he is right-footed on the right. And I think, oh, there's the cat. Go away, cat. Thank you. Goodbye. The assistant manager is not needed. We're 4-1 up. We're doing quite well. We don't need any help from the assistant manager. We've got 2 assistant managers, to be fair. One of them's more interested in coming in than the other, which is it is what it is. But so if you ever see me distracted and kind of leaning to the left, that's me scratching the cat's head to get them to not jump up. But there you go, episode's nearly done. I can go and probably give her a treat or something. We are in the I'm very, very distracted in this episode. We are in the semi-finals of the cup, which is great. And like I said, we'll come back when it makes sense to come back. That might be near the end of the playoffs. It might be for a cup final, provided we get past the semis. I don't really know. One thing that happened, there was a takeover actually, and they cleared the debt, but they did it with a big loan. Don't know about that, but there was a takeover. It wasn't like a tycoon or anything, or anyone willing to pump in any of their own money. They just took a massive loan out and paid off the debt. So we're not in debt anymore, which is good. When is the semi-final? It's actually after the season. Oh, okay. I don't know. So I guess we'll probably do the last two games of the playoffs and then maybe come back for the semi-final. Or maybe we'll do the semi-final with that. Maybe we'll come back somewhere here. Why are the reserves of Phoenix, Wellington Phoenix, in this? That's weird. Where do they play? Oh, okay, they play in the... They must play somewhere else. Can't just play in this league. It doesn't tell me. I can only see the main team. That's annoying. But they must play in the Central or Northern or something, or Southern even. I don't know where Wellington is. I don't know my New Zealand geography too well. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Like I say, we'll come back where it makes sense to come back. Probably the last couple games of the playoffs, the regionals, but we'll see. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hexagon Challenge, and I'll see you all for more very soon.